Welcome back, Guru Nation. Today we're going to take a look at something really, really awesome. I did some more testing with the LVS 34, and I've just about got these settings dialed in. The thing about these settings with the 34 is you can use, as you know, I've been experimenting with noise reduction. You can use the noise reduction in a couple different ways. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at that. But by using noise rejection on high, you can really get that smooth, clean picture. And it almost has a three-dimensional look. And that is what I'm seeing that's different in the LVS 34 as compared to the 32. The 32 did not give you that three-dimensional look, and I see the 34 that's where I'm starting to see some of the differences, where I can see of course you're looking at a two-dimensional picture, but you're actually able to feel the depth of the fish, how it looks in comparison to the object that it's around, and no doubt the target separation is much better. Now, would I update over the 32? If I've got the 32, I'm probably not going to update in terms of, say, crappie fishing, because I think you probably still catch many a crappie with the 32. But if you're a bass guy who's really wanting to, see your crankbait, see your jig and your worms inside some of the cover at further distances, and that's where that target separation really comes in. So let's take a look at this. I know the front was a little bit long. Let's take a look at this and see what you think. All right, we've taken a look at the way different noise rejections can make a picture look in perspective mode. Now look at that beautiful road sign. That's a road sign underwater. But what we're going to do now is in forward mode, we're going to take a look at how high noise rejection and low noise rejections do something. This is high noise rejection. Notice how beautifully crisp the picture looks, how it has a beautiful three-dimensional roll. That ball of bait fish up there at the very top right-hand corner, it's very visible. You get a perfect detail. The little school of crappie. It's almost like you could tell whether they're left, they're right, they're further to you. It's just, the detail is amazing. The bridge pylons, right where the beam intersection happens, the stitching is so perfect that, I mean, it almost looks like a picture for real. But the problem with that is you lose a little bit of your the fish movement because it's slower and things like that. You lose a little bit of that being able to see your bait and get a good feel for your bait. Now we'll take a look at right now, and I moved it to a lower noise rejection. This is like low. Now your bait is going to show up better. Your fish movements are more fluid. They look actually like fish swimming around the water. Bait fish are moving a little bit better. Now, what you lose in this is you lose your detail. And then by losing your detail, you gain a little bit better with the fish movements. You being able to see your bait better, because when you put on high noise reject, sometimes it kind of tends to want to filter out that 32nd ounce jig or something like that. And you'll also notice the beam stitching isn't quite as good when you have it on low or medium. Now, I don't know why this is. This is early in my testing. I'm just showing you what I see. But if you'll see, there's a big ball of bait fish and there's some small crappie right below them. But it's a beautiful picture. Still, everything looks good, just not quite as good as, say, the high noise rejection. All right, guys. I hope you start to see some of the differences in the 32 and the 34. And I think that there are some definite advantages to the 34. Are they enough to upgrade from the 32 to the 34? That depends a lot on your financial situation and your needs. And honestly, whether or not, you think it's going to help you catch more fish. I mean, if you're catching a ton of fish with the 32 and it's meeting your needs, I don't think necessarily you have to upgrade. So, but guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell.